Okay, we're here with Coach Luke Matthews, wide receivers coach. Coach, there's been a lot of talk about opening up the offense this year. What do you see the role of the wide receivers in Coach Chow's offense?
Definitely Coach Chow, he brings a offense where he really wants to get the ball downfield. So, for the receivers, it's the number one job to get open downfield and make big plays down the field and then also move the chains in tough situations.
How have the receivers meshed so far in practice, especially with Taylor? Right?
They've done a great job so far. Just in the summer, they did a lot of work, just in the off-season, getting that timing down with Taylor. So when they came out there, they didn't really take any steps back. They just keep taking steps forward, and it's been good so far.
Tell us about the returning veterans, Scott Harding, Alan Sampson, Chris Gant. How have they been looking so far in fall?
They've been doing a great job, just being leaders out on the field. I think that's the biggest thing for them is just to take that role as leaders and show the young guys kind of how to get it done. And they've done a great job so far at doing that, and each day they're getting better, like I said, so it's good to see.
And talk about the newcomers. That position has probably produced the most buzz as far as the incoming players due to their sheer size and talent. Talk about the freshmen and the incoming receivers.
They've done a great job at just getting into practice and learning the way we practice and learning the techniques that I'm trying to get through to them. So if each day they just keep getting out there and learning more every day, by the time we hit August 29th, they'll be ready to play.
Of that group, who do you see as the receiver with the most potential, or the one that can play right away?
It's all three of them really can play right away, especially with the three young guys in Ammon, Keith, and then Marcus. They've done a great job, and sometimes on the field you get them confused of which one they are because they all look alike out there. So I'd have to say all three of them could come in and potentially play.
You were a former receiver under Coach Chow. What makes for a successful receiver in this system?
I think attention to detail is probably the biggest thing in Coach Chow's system, and that goes with any offense. We can't run our routes where they want to run them, but rather we got to be right at our depth and do the techniques that we learned from Coach Chow, just because the timing is so big in this offense that if you go too long on a route or too short, that the ball won't get there. So I think just attention to details and the small techniques we're teaching is going to be the biggest thing.
Great. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you.